Garland coming back in.
Yeah.
What was your message to him of what you want to see tonight?
Well, I think the message was said when you sit him out. That's the message, that he's a really good player, but we just need better. If we, and like I said the other day, I have to pick one out of maybe 6 guys that I could have done that with, and so we did it with him, and he's got a good character. So it's not something that he'll take lightly. He'll work harder. I know he will, and that's what we need from him.
In your experience, when you've had situations like that in the past, what have you usually seen in terms of the response the next game?
It varies. We'll see, but usually guys with good character come back and play really hard. I expect him to do the same.
Is there something in the video when you reviewed Tuesday's game that was similar to what we'd seen before, or was it different? What happened in the third?
I thought we played third period. We're up by 1 goal. It's 1 goal's not hard to get in this league, and we made a mistake on the third goal of tying it. I think we overplayed it in net, and we might have done, but hockey's a game of mistakes. But that's what happens. But I thought, we finally had 16 shots in the third period. We didn't get afraid and hold our stick so tight that we couldn't win. We played to win, and that's a real important factor. And I thought we continued to do that most of the game. We kept it to 2 penalties, which is what we want to do. So there was an awful lot of good things that happened. And again, we'd be talking a different tune if Petey's shot doesn't hit the crossbar. So it's we had that power play at the end where I thought we had a multitude of chances to put it in, and we didn't. And but those are things that are happening when things aren't going good for you. When things are going good, those things score. So I came away thinking it was a back-to-back game and against a team that could really skate, that were really hungry, and I thought we did more than hold our own.
Pullman's not out there again today.
Mm-hmm.
Is it more of the same?
It's a game time sort of decision with him.
And then decision to sit out Hoglander. You said there's a few options.
There's we got 13 forwards. You go down to them and you go, okay, who are we playing here? And this is a bigger physical team, and sometimes you make decisions on that. I told Hoggy he's playing pretty good. I really like the way he's playing, and be ready to get back in a hurry. But sometimes, with I'm not saying with analytics on this part, but sometimes you look at your opposition and you see what you need. I'm not sitting Garland out again. I think the point was made. So we have to sit somebody out.
Just to go back to your thing about Pullman, so if he's game time, we saw 3 guys rotating in on the third pair. It's sort of not set, what you're saying for tonight?
No, we're not set. Well, we'll see. The doctor said Pulley could go if he's up to it.
What are you expecting to see out of Minnesota? Obviously, another team looking for their first win,
Well,
especially.
I think a pretty mad team. They're supposed to be one of the best teams in the league, and they haven't shown it yet. So I expect with 2 days off since their last game that they're going to come in. They got Greenway back in. So, their size is going to be way more evident today, and they'll come at us really hard. And that's the way they've always played. And I don't expect anything less. I expect a real battle. This is probably, I think it's the best team we've played on the trip. So it's the last game of our trip. It should be if we bring our A game, it'll be a real good game.